I got to do this because we're going to roll into the next hour. It's 5 o'clock. So if you don't use it, you lose it. Okay. So I got the mark of excellence, which means I have to make the decision. Am I going to continue playing this, or am I going to put the crew into another vehicle? I've never played this vehicle, so I'm going to have to start from scratch with the marks of excellence. 28, 60. It is slower to get the second gun mark. It takes a little bit more time. You know, I could do the Hellcat. It used to be that when you click battle, you went right into battle, like within a second or immediately. Now it takes forever. I am a computer programmer. I have the feeling that they're not doing a good job with the algorithm for the matchmaking. You know, I've listened to them talk about it, and it doesn't sound like they're doing a great job. And not only that, but it takes them way too long to fix it. Okay, so I'm probably going to do a little bit of spotting. And normally I would tell you how I would do it, but, you know, everybody knows how to do it now. I usually go into this area where the buildings are. This vehicle is the Hellcat. This is a American Tier 6 tank destroyer. And the map is Lakeville. Hey, nice job, buddy. So, as I was saying before I started recording, you know, there's a great sniping position. See that pole between there and this bush over there? Great sniping position for shooting down this road over here. I usually come into this area and park like over here. Well deserved. I got spotting damage for that too. Nice. Nice and nice. So the spotting position, not only can you shoot down the road, but you can shoot into the town. There's nice little shots. Like if somebody goes past the building over here, and or maybe on the other side too, I don't remember. So it is a nice position. Missing all the great chat. If I get this. Would have been double kill steal, triple kill steal. I'm going to go to the right over here. .346 damage obviously is relatively low. And when I say relatively low, what I really mean is absolutely low. What the hell? All these guys are like hiding or something. They're all invisible. Well, at least I hit the KV2 better than nothing. Three kills. I thought he might be on his side. That would be a nice shot. Oh, yeah. It's not the best. It was a pretty good shot. It was a pretty good shot. I've had some amazing shots this week, which you may never know about. Oh, it was an Su-152. I thought it was one of those little American tanks. What the hell is that on his tank? What is that thing? He got 4 of the bullhorn thingies? That's pretty good. And that camo is, I don't remember. That camo is from the 10th anniversary. You could buy it for like 150 tokens or whatever. 10th anniversary coins. I didn't buy any of them. Special. Trying to save my money. That's pretty good for this tier. $17, got a long way to go. Oh, you know what? The FV215B, 62%. Could play that. I'm considering changing the equipment. Perhaps traverse, dispersion during vehicle movement, and traverse. And to the aiming circle. These I'll probably get. Or I could put these vents on. I wonder how that affects the dispersion. I like this tank. It's pretty cool. This is the Hellcat. That's 1,200 damage. Lakeville. I need to do some stuffs. This is a tank destroyer. These are little replays. And all of these are replays. Okay. I'd have to have an amazing game. Amazing game would have to probably be a grand battle in order to get it in this game. Because this is more of a higher damage tank. And I have a lot of great games that I never record. Unfortunately, that happens. Forget to push. Forget to push record. Forget to play. Yes, I listened to what the developers say about the matchmaker, and some of their reasoning makes no sense. I don't think they're totally honest. I think, in fact, I think they're 100% dishonest. Normally, I would like to get close to the enemy, but I think today I'm going to make an exception. Cross your fingers. If I don't have support, I'm going to have to bail. But if I do, I'm going to take a medium aggressive position. What an Unicum would call aggressive. But, you know, I'm going to stand back a little. I might have to switch to the high explosive rounds. So we have limited support here. No heavy tanks, which is really going to suck. So that means I got to kind of stay back here. I can't really go any further forward. Normally, I would be way up as frontmost as I can. Don't have any heavy tanks coming down here. There are 2 heavy tanks in the game. Maybe they're not going to come. My penetration is 310. That's pretty good, considering the tier that we're in. You know what? There's a lot of enemy tanks up there. And we just lost somebody, so... yeah, that means I can't play this position. I got to get out of here. And we're going to take the shortcut, right? I think I'm going to have to get up on the ridge. I really never play up there because I don't play the standard positions. Looks like the Leopard has decided he wants to run. Which is sad because, I mean, he's got 3 SPGs and sniper support. Like, what are you running for? There's no way to get... okay, so it looks like you cannot get up on that ridge. I'm going to get 1 shot. Wow, they are close. This is not looking good. Oh, maybe it's not so bad. Huh. He is a double-barrel gun. Sahin the Falcon. So I got him for 1,000 damage. That's pretty good. And he hit me with an APCR. He's an Unicum. So the Yagdi Tiger, my instinct would be to fire an HE round at him. And I kind of have an idea that I've got an advantage because of the terrain. Come on. How much damage was that? 622, that's pretty good. Yeah, so now we got a little issue. I've got a little bit of a long reload. I don't want to fake him out and pretend that I'm reloaded when I'm not because it's too long, but he's out of the game. And I didn't get any spotting damage from that. But you know what? The Leopard was the one who took him out. VW Venton, who I'd like to acknowledge as a great player. Okay, so there is SPG in the game, as you can see, which is why I'm reversing. And we're going to park it over here. And by we, I mean I. 1,800 damage, 3 kills. So we're going to find out if this is enough to advance me on the gun mark. I really don't know. Come on up. Come on. Can't really see what's going on over here. That would have been nice if I had killed him, right? I think he is behind a solid object. Based on my knowledge of geology, or cartography, I should say. My cartographic knowledge. Or as they say in Germany, das Know-how. Now that's, not knowledge. Nah, nothing. It is possible to hit vehicles over a slope with a round that has a high arc. But it's impossible to do it with this vehicle. So anyone who tells you they can is lying. Oh. Oh. Leopard PTA, my hero. I always like the Leopard PTA. Only if he platoons. If he doesn't, I don't like him. Wow, takes a long time to exit. Completed main progression stage. Battle hardened Candyman. 1,800 damage, 4 kills. I guess it didn't move much. It says 62.41. It was around 62. Yeah, so that's the game. FV215B183. That was, what was it, 1,800 damage, 4 kills, Sand River. Cannot upload that to Facebook. Okay, so I want to gun mark this, so let's go for another game. Maybe I should load in some other ammunition. I really don't have a lot of experience with heat rounds, and I would like to learn a little bit more about how they work. With heat rounds, you can damage vehicles at different angles, and you have to avoid spaced armor. So, there's going to be a learning curve. And it's a very overpowered type of ammo. Hesh, I don't know anything about. One thing you'll notice is that a lot of the Unicums, they'll play a medium tank with heat rounds, and they rush out to a position, an ambush position at the start of the game. And if you rush out, you're confronted by these tanks, and then they just whittle you down with their heat rounds. Says over here I got a gift. It's always the same thing. I don't know what I should do with my 8.4 million silver. Maybe I'll buy some tanks. A couple tanks. Okay, so for this map, I guess I'm going to go to the encounter base. That's a great vehicle, that T100 LT. Aims really well. Yeah, there's my team. You see, I got my Hulk camo. Okay, so this is the FV215B183. This is a British Tier 10 tank destroyer. And the map is Pearl River. This used to be one of my favorite maps. In fact, this used to be my favorite map. I was always excited to be on this map, but they ruined it. You know, you used to have this big bridge battle over here, but there's too many people that are crybabies. So they had to change the map for the people that don't want to learn how to play. I don't know if it's possible to go over here, because I always play in the middle where this town is. My favorite position used to be right over here where I'm pointing on the minimap. There was a little island with some bushes, and you could hide in the bushes and get all sorts of tanks out in the open. Took way too long to aim. Come on, buddy. Yeah, I don't have all day for you, buddy. If that is your real name. No targets. Not happy. Got some big guns out there. This is a tier 10 and 9 game. You want to be aware of those things. And it is a good idea for me to play here because I need to learn what the position is like. You know, I usually play the counter position. So farmy likey. Yeah, you come up. Man, look at what he did to me. Okay, so I'm not going to get the gun mark in that game. Go back to America. Oh, that I got the gun mark. Okay, so we're working on this Hellcat. Hey, I won 650,000 euros. Cool. Gonna check the news. Okay, so this vehicle is the Hellcat. This is an American Tier 6 tank destroyer. The map is Karelia. I'm going to help my ally out at the start here. Anything he spots, keep him alive, keep the rest of us alive. You're really at a disadvantage if you don't have a light tank in the game. And if these guys spot anything, I might have to run out too. Too bad that vehicle's not spotted. Really disappointed. I'd like to shoot at him. But what can you do? This guy's obviously not spotting anything. And if you're not spotting anything, then what are you doing? Not spotting. He's passively spotting is what he's doing. And look, they already made it all the way through. We could have nailed somebody. Nice. Even if you just weaken them, it'll make a huge difference because now my ally can deal with him much more easily, much easierly. I guess not. So you could have spotted that tiger, and I could have fired at him. Yeah, I guess there is a chance that my ally was spotted. So now we have a difficult situation because they're going to spot us all. I'm not going to sit over here. Oh, I thought I killed him, but I didn't. But you didn't. That's what my girlfriend used to always say. But you didn't. I'll give you an example of how you use it. I wanted to go to that restaurant. I asked you if you wanted to go, but you said you didn't want to go. I wanted to go. I wanted you to go with me. No, it was some. I can't remember how it goes. Let me see if I can remember. But she would always blame me, even though like she would reject the idea, and then later she would say it's my fault or something. I don't remember. That's what she did. She wasn't that cool person. Wow, they hurt me bad. I'm gonna get out of here. They really nailed me hard. I don't know why I had HE rounds. Yeah, my ex-girlfriend was always right. You know what I mean? Uh, like, we went out to dinner at a restaurant. A friend of mine was an artist, and he was doing an art show in a bar. And we went there, and it wasn't that great of a place. And I said to her, "Would you like to eat here?" And she said, "Sure." And then we both got sick because I didn't cook the food properly. And then she blamed me, and I was like, she said, "I didn't want to go there." And I was like, "I asked you, and you said yes." You know, don't tell me you didn't want to go there. Why do you say the word yes if you didn't want to go? No, come on. No, okay, so I thought the SU was suiciding. I got to be careful because I lost my crew. Yeah. A lot of my crew was died. I didn't really pay close attention to who had died, but a lot of them were dead, so my aim was off. That's too bad. Too bad. See how those marks are doing. 61.3. So I'm going to send the crew into the barracks, and I am going to uncheck primary label. The issue with these other vehicles, I want to play them, but I don't want to pay for the equipment because there's a discount coming up soon. And by soon, I mean a while from now. In fact, 15 days? No. 17 days from now. That's soon. So you might wonder, now whenever there's a sale, I buy the tanks on discounts, and they have a sale. You know, they have 2 tech trees on sale, 2 or 3 a month. And on some holidays, like on July 4th, they had a sale on tanks. And last year, I mean January 2020, they had a sale on every tank. And when they have the sales, now I've been buying every tank. So I have every tier 5 and every tier 6 tank. And maybe I have every tier 7 tank. I'm not sure. I know I don't have every tier 8 tank. So I will be buying them. But you use up your silver really fast. And then if you use up your silver, you can't buy the equipment. And you can't use the gold rounds. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to save up my silver, work on the gun marks for the tanks I already have, and then when Christmas comes around and they have a sale, I will buy all the tanks that I'm going to be playing next year. So next year I'll be working on the tier 8s and the tier 9s to get the gun marks. I'm doing it from the lowest tier to the highest tier so that I can have a better crew. Mines. Yes. This could be really good for mines, depending on how you play it out. And it's a tier 8, 9, 10 game. That's the actual British flag right there. I'm going to head this way. This is the FV215B183. This is a British Tier 10 tank destroyer. The map is mines. This tank is fun to play, but there is a bit of a learning curve. You know, I've been playing it for a while. And also, I'm a super awesome player. It does have an issue with the aim. And there wasn't always a lot of ammo. I believe they may have increased the ammo. Let's see if this guy wants to die. Yeah, but you know he's going to bounce, right? He's down to 2 hit points. He's gone. I might have to do something to improve the aim. Oh, I missed a tank. Maybe not. No, not. Yeah! 1145 on the M46 Patton. Yeah. ISM, you're next. If you're an E75, I'm just going to take him out of the game because we have more important things to do. So I'm going to head this way, work on this M103. See how he likes it. Come on. Don't go hiding. Yeah, he's dead. And I got the spot damage. Very good. Score is 5-1. So I'm going to advance up to 1,300 damage. I am close to getting a gun mark on this tank. I only have to play maybe 2 good games, and I'll get the gun mark. It's at like 61.5%. Maybe it'll take 3 games. I am glad I have it. It's a nice little tank to play. See how little it is? And it comes with an amazing paint job. You think he's going to come out? 6-1. Is that a reward tank, the 277? That might be a reward tank that I never bothered with because I've got enough tanks, you know. Come on, dudes. There are 2 SPGs in the game, so gotta move. Gotta move on. You just violated YouTube's terms and services. Gotta make a move to a town that's right for me. Yeah. Yeah, I guess I should have fired. The Waffenträger hit me, and the 2112A hit me. That FV 4005, he could take me out of the game easily. Did they close that up? No. That's, you see where the SPG is? That's a spot that I often play. It's because you can hit this area over here easily. That's what a great driver I am. So if your SPG is here, you can hit all these tanks and they don't expect it because they're not that bright. You'll notice that the Super Conqueror has 2 kills and I have 3. So together we have 5. It's basic math. You know that. Oh, the Lorraine is still in the game. Nope, not anymore. 1,400 damage plus 600 spotting. it's okay for the mark of excellence, so I don't think any damage is going to be done. Did it go down? It says 61.29. No, maybe it didn't move. That's too bad. One of the things that happens is you can get a lot of damage if your team is losing, because the enemy will start to advance very quickly, and they don't do it in a logical manner. Like the weaker ones will come in, the lightly armored vehicles will come in really fast, and you just take them out, and then you reload, and the next vehicle comes in, etc. Checking my news website. I'm developing a news website. Dow jumps 465 points. There's one person that dominates the news. Almost every story is about the same person. It's funny. But the news is very interesting. Like if somebody's in the news, or if there's a news story like a hurricane or something like that, it pops up on my site. And I'm actually learning news by looking at my own news website. I was like, oh, there's a hurricane. Or you see somebody's name, it's like, who is this person? This vehicle is the FV215B183. It's a British Tier 10 tank destroyer. The map is, they love each other. The map is Serene Coast. I don't have a lot of experience playing over on that side, so I always play on the same side almost always. Come on, buddy. Do that again. Come on. Oh, that would have been beautiful if I hit him. Try and sneak into here. This is where I wanted to go, is this position right here. But, you know, nobody's spotting. Whoever was spotting left. So I don't want to go too far because I'll get stuck, so I'm going to stay over here. I don't think I'm going to spot anything. But ideally, you want to be like down over here. That's the way I'm going to head. Just let my allies know that something happened. Well, that would have been so nice if I could shoot through there. Man, what do you think I need on this? Maybe a fire extinguisher? If I get my repair kit, I will use it on whatever that thingy is. Fuel tank. You'd think they would let us shoot through there, but, you know, it's got to be a corridor map. That's the rule. Oh, no. Got 2 SPGs in the game. I can't believe that guy is still there. Come on out. Come on. Yeah. 0 damage. One, two, three, four, five, six. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They've got one tank that's not spotted. It's a T-30. Man, they are hiding. This is going to hurt the gun mark. Me no like. Lost a loader. I mean, the enemy team is not doing that great of a job. They're just waiting for us to go and kill all of them, basically, is what their strategy is. Nice to get some spotting damage, better than nothing. The IS-7 snuck back to base. Many years ago, when I first played, this map was not in the game. And you see how they got this peninsula over here? This was not in the original map. They reworked it and they added it later. So when they added it into the game, it had the peninsula, which you already knew because you're not stupid. There's a little tiny gap over there. See what I mean? Ah, F you, man. I thought about aiming for that lower plate. Come on. "24-second reload." And that's with a gun rammer. Well, it's good to know that my team is still at the base area, safe and sound. Nope. Mike's Tyson. I did get 34 spot damage on the T-30. And he fired APCR at me. This is a weak armored tank. Yeah. I do want to wait and see if, wow, there's almost no one on the server now. It just totally dropped off. I want to see if I got that blind shot on that WZ. I could get this T28 prototype and the T30, good price. Got the cash. You know, I need to hold it because they do have that discount on equipment, and you could spend a lot of money. I got so many tanks I need to equip. I did 1,700 damage. It looks like I did hit that WZ. I hit him for 1269. I thought I hit him, and I did. Oh, look at that relic. Yeah, good job hiding over there the whole game. 1269. I got 1,700 damage. What game was Serene Coast? 1,700 damage. On WZ120, is that what it is? It's WZ120. WZ. Yeah, you know, I just guessed that he would come out after a short while, and I just fired a shot. So the only other vehicle I hit was this one. $61.29. So getting the 1,700 damage plus whatever it was, spotting 400, means that my mark of excellence doesn't move. Oh, I just remembered I have some candy. So I have to find the candy. And it's special candy because it has xylitol in it. And if you know what xylitol does, you'll know how lucky I am. Corellia. This is a good tank for Corellia, that's for sure. Tier 10 battle, should be a lot of hit points. It said I almost completed it. It says caused 25%. My ally did so well that I was probably at like 22%. I was probably just under 25% because he had an amazing game also. I'm going to help out the T100 LT, but I'm going to kind of head this way. Okay, I guess I'm not going to help out the T100 LT. I'm going to help out the EBR. I'm going to kind of head this way, set up a firing position in case he spots anything. Looks like he did. I don't know if I want to blind fire that far. Yeah. I'm not going to hit him. Maybe later. Maybe later, elevator. You don't want to waste too many rounds. There is an issue. But if you've got like that 25-second, what's the reload? 22.8. It's funny, I got a 22.8 reload, and when I lost my loader, it only went down to 24. So, that means that you can fire like 26 rounds per game if you're constantly firing. Not so bad. All the grills. Do some tree knocking. Yeah, like normally I would just blind fire at that corner, which might be what the grill is doing. Just assume, like if there's a T95 over there, just, blind fire over there. For this, I'm going to have to fire. Why didn't it reverse? Is it doing something weird? I'm going to have to fire HE rounds at it. He thinks he's not going to take any damage. .457, not bad. Not good either. T95 went around. And we got to watch out for that EBR, because if he spots us, we could take a lot of damage. .624 on the Panzer Kampfwagen 7. There could be a lot of tanks. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 red dots over there. I'm probably just going to blind fire the same spot again. I probably missed. I can move forward. Got 527 on the Jagdpanzer E100. So the question is, do I fire gold and go for the damage, or do I fire regular rounds and get half of them will be blocked? That's just the question. That's not the answer. He didn't spot me. Tree knockdown. How is that tree falling down? There's got to be somebody over there, right? Got to watch out for those low hit point EBRs, they run circles around you. Oh, nice. They didn't get it. Iranian soldiers. They're advancing on our base. SPG's over here. Yeah, they're really not doing anything, which is sad. We really need these guys to man up. Not moving is not good. I'm going to load up the gold round. So I'm going to need it. They're going to blow me away. But what choice do we have? You know, we're going to get spotted any moment now when they go clear out our base. The 277's not doing anything. It's not doing anything fun. Score 6-9. I don't like not doing anything. It's a really bad strategy. F that. So that bat chat's going to fire again. I'm going to get this guy. They still haven't killed that EBR. Oh, he's all by himself now. My team's gone. Come on. Yeah. And he's firing heat rounds back at me. He doesn't need to do that. His regular rounds have super high penetration. Those heat, I don't know what the penetration is of the heat round. But that tank's got one of the highest penetrating guns in the game, if not the. Oh, au revoir. I did blind fire. No, I missed. That was a missed shot. $2,700 damage. so hot. It's funny, in the morning it's not that hot. Now that it's 6 p.m., it's boiling in here. Amazing what happens when you turn off the air conditioner. Lots of heavy tanks. It's always good. This is the FV215B183. This is a British Tier 10 tank destroyer. The map is Glacier. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make my way over to the left. I do want to help out my allies. I usually pre-aim where I think they might spot some tanks. But I also want to make it to the left because it's going to be a long ride to get there. Yeah, we missed that EBR who already went up. Got a nice view over here. You want to be careful with how much movement you do because it puts your gun out of aim. Nice. Come on. There are SPGs in the game. Gotta watch out for they. Come on. If I had the HE rounds, I would have damaged them. But me no have. Okay, I've done enough putzing around over here. And it looks like the heavy tanks didn't go into the north. Obviously, my team did, but their team did not. So there's no sense in going over there now. He's dead. Okay, this sucks. I'm getting 0 damage. Don't like it. Not happy. Effing loser. I'm going to go over here between these two rocks. It'll give me some cover. Maybe I'll be able to hit some of these tanks. Got to do a little bit more damage. Somebody's going to get it. 1237. So I guess it wasn't such a bad move. Nice. Bet you didn't like that. I think the SPGs are over there, so I'm going to park it this way to make it harder for them to hit me, you know, like park right here. I guess that T95 is out of the game now. At 2200 damage, at least I made up a little bit. All the lies, false promises. You know, I'm going out here, but that guy's unlikely to be there when I get there. And same with that guy over there. Which means that there's one more vehicle in the game, which is a Bat Chat. It's got to be over here. I could stop and pre-aim. In fact, the closer I get, the worse it is for me. Yeah. I thought about firing, thought about aiming. I should have stopped and pre-aimed. Now I get my reward, candy. I think I recorded the value wrong. We'll look at it again. 22. One of the first games I ever had, I put the wrong vehicle. So all the comments are, that's not the DW2. I was all excited. Nobody liked that tank. I actually had good games with it. Okay, this could work. This vehicle is the FV215B183. This is a British Tier 10 tank destroyer. The map is Redshire. Normally, I would go out where the T-54 is going and ambush somebody. But this vehicle's a little too slow. And it's too big. You can actually hide there. They added some trees, so you can hide there now. You know this KPZ-50T? I hear it's a good tank. I never got one. I could have. I only needed like 2 hours of gameplay. I would have had it. but I was just too stressed out. That's what happens when you don't use the sniper mode. I actually have the. Do I have? I think I have the other tank. This one. I could play this one. I didn't see who that crew was. I got to remember to do something about the fire. It's catching on fire too much. Oh, we can play to get Achilles. Doesn't have any equipment though. No loader. It says AT8. So I must have been playing that vehicle. Why would I have AT8? I mean, there's no way it's been there all these years. The crew is leveled up too much. Sometimes if you use where it says regimental school, it'll say 75, 85, 90, etc. Sometimes I get 100%. It doesn't say it, but if you use it, it clearly does 100%. Like this one is 86%. This one says 90, right? Let's see if it does 90. It did 90. I'm not going to pick the equipment yet, and I'm going to bring this down, bring this up. I'm going to play a game first, and then I will pick the equipment. I'm not a big fan of these tanks. That's got a lot more hit points than the Wolverine. This vehicle is the Achilles. This is a British Tier 6 tank destroyer. The map is Cliff. Good driving. He just got his driver's license. I'm gonna pre-aim over here. I hit him. Got 156 on the MT25. I usually play over here in the middle. Try to get here as quickly as possible, spot them as they're crossing over here, hit them on the side. I don't see anybody. So we got an SPG over here, but my allies are not going to know to look over there. I'm not going to type it on the keyboard. It'll just be lost information. Yeah, I see you there, buddy. Yeah, so I hit the key to repair, but I already used my repair kit, so it did not repair. I don't know what. It's not going to show me my repair kits. I don't know. I hit 4-5 and then I didn't move, and then he killed me. That's too bad. That's my last game. I'm going to stop playing.